Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Let's sing I Send My Love. Join me, won't you? I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Oh, I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Joy, I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens. Yes, and it returns to me. I send my power over the mountains. I send my power over the sea. I send my power into the heavens, and it returns to me. Peace, I send peace over the mountains. I send my peace over the sea. I send my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me. Love, I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. And it returns to me. Yes, and it returns to me.
Woohoo! I love it when I get group participation. So welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Northern Colorado. I'm Reverend Sherry, and I'm thrilled to be with you this evening. We're glad that you've joined us together today, whether you're here in person or at home. Hello, everyone. We're glad you're here, and you are welcome here. So we want to acknowledge that this service takes place on the ancestral lands of the Cheyenne, Ute, and Arapaho Native people. This is their home. That this land is rightfully theirs, and we offer our respect and gratitude for their continuing kinship with this place. So, directing you to the screens, the symbol in the center is our Science of Mind symbol. And it's in the center because Science of Mind encompasses many faiths, traditions. We believe that the key thing is we believe that all is one. So we're going to say our mission and our vision together. So our mission: we are an inclusive community inspiring personal growth, spiritual practice, and a positive way of life. And the vision: to support humanity's spiritual growth, creating a world that works for all. So, I think we were looking for children. Y'all want to come up front? Youth, sorry. Beautiful ones. Hi.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. God is everything there is, so I am part of God. I know there's lots of good in me and everybody else. I'm thankful and grateful for everything I have. So I let go of this prayer, and so it is.
And I must be in the mood for doing hand movements today. I was bouncing on the chair in the meditation room until I was kicked out. So we're going to slow down things a little bit. So I'm going to ask you to put your feet on the ground, ground yourself, Close your eyes if it's comfortable. And we're going to say these words to ourselves. Love is who I am. Breathe that in. Love is all we are. Breathe that out. And love is all there is. Love is who I am. Breathing deeply. Love is who we are. Love is all there is. Rest in this as we relax and hear our beautiful bowls. And so we gently breathe. Breathing in that beautiful vibration of love. Feeling a sense of aliveness and awakeness and awareness that we are breathed by the breath of God. The very sound of the bowls resonate inside this body temple that brings it into its perfect harmony and alignment in this time and this place. Finding deep gratitude for this present moment. That there is a comfort and a peacefulness that allows us to open our hearts, declaring that this is a safe space to be. That there's support, that there is wisdom, that there is intelligence that is guiding us this very moment to be a place of receptivity to concepts and ideas and principles that fill our heart with gladness. We allow ourselves to be channels for that good. That each and every person that is here or listening online is connected because there's only one. We are not bound by distance. We're not even bound by time. Oneness has always been and always will be. And so each of us brings our heart here, our goodness here, our willingness to participate in this thing called life in sacred community. Or we bring our light to the forefront. And as we leave here tonight, we will take that light with us and continue to shine and to express and to care deeply about this one life that we have been given. So we give thanks for all that has taken place to bring this moment called now into its fulfillment. Everything is designed for a great good. And we give thanks for all that has taken place to bring us to now. And with grateful hearts, we accept that all is unfolding for the good of all concerned. So take a breath as we simply let go and let God guide the way. And so it is.
just one life, that's all that we've been given here. Just one chance to make a difference where we live. I'm just one man, I'm only human, but only human means I've got a lot to give. Love can move the world as the moon in the sky moves the sea. Love can cause the wars to cease. Love can move this world to peace. It's a tide that begins with you and me. Love can move the world as the warmth of the sun moves the tree. Feel the wind of love increase as we move this world to peace. Come love the world with me. Look around, there's someone hurting near you. Look around, there's something you can do. Look within you and find your spirit to change the world. There's got to be a change in you. Oh, love can move the world as the moon in the sky moves the sea. Love can cause the wars to cease. Love can move this world to peace. It's a tide that begins with you and me. Oh, love can move the world as the warmth of the sun moves the tree. Feel the wind of love increase as we move this world to peace. Come love the world with me. Oh, love can move the world as the moon in the sky moves the sea. Love can cause the wars to cease. Love can move this world to peace. It's a tide that begins with you and me. Oh, love can move the world as the warmth of the sun moves the tree. Feel the wind of love increase as we move this world to peace. Come love the world with me. Come love the world with me.
Woo, that was awesome. Ken, thank you so very much. So Reverend Leah is away today, and we have a wonderful guest speaker for you. Reverend Jen Wild is an energetic, passionate, and powerful speaker, trainer, and international author. She is loved and appreciated for her direct approach, spontaneous humor, and self-revealing stories and natural ability to put people at ease while opening the doors for personal insight and reflection. Put your seatbelts on. She has facilitated hundreds of workshops and training seminars focused on personal empowerment, personal presence, and authenticity. Her creative work in the corporate world for almost 30 years has inspired individuals to dream big and embrace their best life. Reverend Jennifer is a graduate of the Master's Program in Consciousness Studies with the Centers for Spiritual Living, the School of Spiritual Leadership. Her life mission is to excite, inspire, and empower all people to embrace a life free from limitation. I give you Reverend Jen.
Thank you. I like the part where she says that I have a direct approach that is loved and welcomed by others. Every time I hear that, I think, really? Do they really love and appreciate that direct approach? Anyway, our founder, Ernest Holmes, said this: God has deposited love in the center of every man's being. Let me say that again. God has deposited love in the center of every man's being and woman. This was written back in the 20s and 30s, so we use the term man a lot. It's okay. It's all inclusive. I love that quote. Love has been deposited within us. We are creatures of love. We are beings of love. And at some point in time, after we come into this expression of life, someone starts to tell us that's not the truth. And we can see evidence of that everywhere in the world today, can't we? Yeah, we can. It's sad, it's disconcerting. So as we bring this month to a close here at your center, and we are continuing to look at ways that we can demonstrate our love. You've been doing that for a month, right? Just checking. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, so my title this afternoon is Love is More Than a Four-Letter Word. And I don't even know why that came up for me, but Spirit downloaded it and I went with it. So so here we are. Love, L-O-V-E. That beautiful, beautiful word has so much meaning, has so much value. It's not just a word in the English language. And so I want to talk about that for just a few minutes this afternoon. So, what are we doing? What are we doing to show the world our love? Because for many years, I came into this philosophy, 1999, I haven't been around forever, but 1999, and we were like a secret. It was like quiet. We were quietly meeting and having our gatherings, and we didn't seem to be bold in talking about who we are and what we are. And I always found that very kind of disconcerting. So looking at it today, it's like, okay, so what are we doing? Because right now, if there was ever a time, the world needs love, and the world needs to know our love. And we're called to share that. And some of us don't exactly know the best way to go about that. So as religious scientists, I believe that we are here to stand strong in our faith, to not be wavered by the things that we see and hear that are going on around us, to be solid and grounded, and to know beyond doubt that we are here to heal this planet with our love. I believe that wholeheartedly. And so let us look at how we can move forward boldly and let no thing, no one impair our ability to love and love freely. Holmes also says this: the one who has learned to love all people will find plenty of people who will return that love. This is not woo-woo stuff. That's my statement. In the middle of his statement, I'm going back to Holmes now. This isn't woo-woo stuff. This is scientifically proven. The terminology religious science was because Holmes had come up with scientific practices and formulas to prove what he taught. This is based on scientific fact and one to which we should pay attention, he tells us. The reason is this: all is mind. And as we attract to us what we first become, we realize that until we learn love, we're not sending out the vibration of love. We're just using empty words. He says, and until we send out those vibrations, we can't receive it in return. It's not possible. I found a quote this past week or so from a gentleman by the name of Sam Keen. It says, we come to love not by finding the perfect person, but by learning to see an imperfect person perfectly. I was taught this as a kid. Well, don't hang out with that kid. They're not very lovable. What is that? What kind of language are we teaching our children? The difference, my friends, between actively loving and passively loving is a bit like the difference between reading a book and listening to one. Think about that for a second. It's not the same energy. It's not the same energy in the body to just listen to a story as opposed to delving into it, holding the book in your hand, reading the book for yourself. We begin to see the power of our love promoting good in others as we discover more about ourselves. How beautiful is that? I think that's why people over the age of 60 seem to be so outspoken. They finally figured it out, they got it, and they're just not going to worry about it, and they're just going to tell you. And I love that. I love that. So I want you to think about this a minute. When someone has told you they love you, when something has happened and you feel genuinely loved, how does your body feel? What's happening for you in that moment? What is that experience for you? It's a good feeling. It's a positive feeling. For some of us, we feel elated. We feel energized. We feel powerful just to know we're loved. Let's consider this throughout this week. The balm of healing that our love is promoting is healing not only our own selves, but the hearts and minds of the world, of the planet. When I became the senior minister so many years ago at New Dawn, prior to that, coming into that, I had come from corporate America. Now, I was in a job in corporate America where I had taught everyone to use the term universal wisdom. I didn't know I was teaching them that. I just said it enough times that people started repeating it. I would talk to one of the customer service reps in my training class, and they would say something about, well, the universe kind of led me to believe it was this way. And I kept thinking, oh, isn't this amazing that they're all picking up this language and they're not even thinking anything about it. It's serving them. And I learned during that time to tell people as much as I could with feeling, with strong emotion, that I love them. I began to say, I love you. I love you. I love you. Freely, all the time. I love you. When I became the minister at New Dawn, I was in my office. It had been a couple of months. And one of the members came in one day and she said to me, I just got to tell you something. In all my life, I have not heard the words, I love you, as much as I have since I met you. And part of my heart broke a little bit with that because how sad. And then part of me felt incredibly honored to know that I had accomplished something that was making a difference for the people in the community, for the people in my life. So, as we learn more about active loving, an amazing thing begins to happen. The very words you use begin to shift. The very thoughts and ideas you have change. Your mindset completely changes when you become an expression of love. We find out that this world is not about me. It's about we, all of us. We are here. We, it's not us and they, them, those, no, we. Those who actively express love have a tendency to express their feelings freely and willingly reveal their emotions. That's how true love works. I will tear up at a comment or a statement that just touches my heart, and the tears will run down my face, and I have no issue with that. Most people watching me do, because everybody's running around trying to find Kleenex. But the point is, the emotions begin to flow more freely. Our expressions are more free. our arms begin to open so that we can embrace others. That's what we're talking about in this expression of love and actively loving. I think you would agree with me that too often love is misinterpreted. We manipulate our children. We think we're disciplining them, but sometimes it's a little bit more manipulative with our love. We want them to behave a certain way. We want them to do things a certain way. We want things to happen a certain way. Some people give love and take it back. And that makes it so challenging for those of us growing up in that energy to figure out what's going on and why and how. My daughter-in-law posted a thing on Facebook the other day, and it really struck me. It brought tears to my eyes. I felt hurt by it. And I've gone back and read it, and I'm going to share it with you. And it's not really a bad statement, but it's not a good statement. So I'm going to tell you what it said. It said, to love means to give someone the power to destroy you and trust that they will not. And I pulled her aside separately from Facebook because we don't need to blast all our stuff out there. And I said, that's not love. Destroy? To have the fear that someone could destroy you? And there I brought in that word. I brought that word into this context, fear. The people that you see, the people that we hear out there on the news, wherever the heck they are, whatever they're shouting about, who are not loving, are not evil. They are full of fear. They're scared. They're frightened. They're out there boasting and talking and trying to create a facade that everyone's going to accept because they're so afraid we won't. Love is the opposite of fear. And it is our job, our calling, to teach the world to love. Mother Teresa once said that love cannot remain by itself. It has no meaning. Love has to be put in action. And that action is service. So when we talk about love being more than a four-letter word, and we talk about the very fact that we need to take it into action, sometimes that action is as simple as service. Helping someone with their groceries get into the car. Stopping and pausing and allowing someone to ask a question and answering it. So many different avenues and things that we can do. We are beings of love. We were created in love, by love, to love, and as love. This is our spiritual inheritance. The world in form may be teaching something else due to the human side of the equation. But I am here to remind you, we are divinely human. We are of the divine first. That is the initial core piece of who we are, the divinity. And then we do our human thing. And sometimes that trips us up, but we're getting through it, right? So let's move past that crippling idea that some people have of being fearful of reaching out. Have you ever observed a situation that you think you could have possibly supported someone, or maybe had a nice word to say, or a kind comment, and you did not approach for some reason? Well, what are they going to think of me? What if they reject me? What if I make them angry? And I'm here to tell you, my belief in my whole life, and I'm not quite sure where I got it years ago, but I've always had this, is that when we stand in love, when we come forward in love, we can't create harm. Not when we do it in pure love. So let me see what I got here. In order for us to actively love another, we must be deliberate, bold, courageous. We must not have a separate agenda of what if I do this, what will you do for me? That has to be out of the equation completely. I can tell people I love them, and they don't have to say anything back to me, and I'm okay with that. And if you're not, I encourage you to practice that this week. So let's get that up to speed, because that's a good place for us to come from. Holmes tells us this: love is an essence of atmosphere. It defies analysis, as does life itself. It is that which is and cannot be explained. It is common to all people, to all animal life, and is evident in the response of plants to those who love them. We've seen that. We've seen how plants grow and thrive. Is it Dr. Emoto who did all of the experiments on water droplets and spoke words of love to water droplets, and then put them under a microscope, and they were just beautiful. They were just beautiful images. Something else happened when they used negative language and detrimental language. Holmes also says that love reigns supreme over all. The essence of love, while elusive, pervades everything. It fills the heart, it stimulates the emotions, it renews the soul, and it proclaims the spirit. Only love knows love, and love knows only love. Words cannot express its depths or meaning. A universal sense alone bears witness to the divine fact: God is love, and love is God. How beautiful is that? If you want to share your love, if you have that burning desire within you to help change this planet, to ease the pain that others are experiencing, it is critical for you to feel that energy within, to feel that vibration of love, and to operate in the true expression of it. Oprah Winfrey said, "Love is a verb. Is there admiration and respect? If not, there's no love. Love is not a feeling, it is behavior. It is how a person acts and how they treat you." We have spent a lot of time in society rationalizing the poor behavior of others and telling ourselves and our children and our family members that that really is love. It's just kind of wonky right now. And that's just not the truth. That's not the truth. We learn how to love each other through our own awareness of self and how we're all here to interact together. People will do and be whatever we allow them to be. Everyone is looking to one another to see what permission they have in how to treat one another. And when we love ourselves solidly and we show up as that expression of love, there's no question. Nobody has to ask me how to treat me. They already know. I have shown up with that energy. I'm sharing that with the world. My dear friends, we're called. And our call is clear and perfect. Love them all. I used to sit and try to think of how that God love works. How God could always see the good in everyone. And I spent a lot of time, and I've done a lot of exercises to get myself into that place that whatever you're acting like, whatever behavior I'm seeing, I still know there's something within I can love. And that's the world that I want to be a part of, where we're not throwing criticism and we're not being detrimental and we're not screaming and yelling that somebody's wrong and we're not stomping our feet and we're not pulling out weapons or whatever we think it's going to take, but we just accept and embrace. Sometimes I think we've waited a little bit too long. Sometimes I think we pause. We're not sure. We're uncertain. Maybe we're a little fearful. And we let too much time go by. Otis was a young man with a big dream. From his early years, he wanted to perform. He wanted to do music. He wanted to sing. He wanted to be on a stage. He wanted to be part of a group. He had a desire so strong that he wasn't going to let anything get in his way. He went about bringing together individuals that could be part of his group. And then life showed up in Otis's life. And surprisingly, a child was born. And that child's name was Lamont. And Otis loved that kid. And yet, Otis loved his dream. And so he continued to travel, to perform, to do what he could do, because he didn't want to just be a performer. He didn't want to just be a singer, a songwriter. He wanted to be at the top of his game. He wanted to be known by everyone. And as a result, he didn't spend as much time with his child Otis as maybe he could have. And when Otis was a teenager, when Lamont was a teenager and Otis came home to visit one time, Otis was all ready to do father-son stuff, play catch, do all these things, but he had already taught his child that there was a bigger dream out there. And Lamont told him he understood. Lamont told him he was fine. Go, Dad, go do what you love. Go ahead and do that. And he did. In 1983, Lamont was on a construction site and fell from a building, and it took his life. 23 years old. Otis lost his son. Now, I don't want you to take that story and make a judgment about Otis. I want you to take that story and go, take it to you within and go, is there something I'm waiting on? Is there something I'm bypassing others on? Am I missing a key piece here of what I could be doing? Now, many of you know a little of this story because Otis Williams is the founder and the last surviving original member of the group, the Motown group, The Temptations. Did they rise to the top? Oh, yeah. Did they hang out there for a long time? Yes, they did. Did he make his dreams come true? Yes, he did. And today, at the age of 83, he's still writing, he's still producing, he's still performing. He captured his dream. That's success, right? Yeah. Are you waiting to love? Is there a reason why you're withholding that beautiful, precious love within? This week, I encourage you to take time to look at that, to reflect on that, and to see what's in the way. Because if there's something in the way, you can move it out of the way. There's a book I'm sure many of you have heard of. It's called the Bible. And in the New Testament scriptures, in 1 John, there is a quote that says, "Let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth." Amazing. Actions and truth. Words alone, like I said, can make us feel empty. They are meaningless without reinforcement. I have a part-time job. I work with the town of Palmer Lake in Palmer Lake, Colorado. And I work closely with the police and the fire department and many community members. I'm loving it. I'm just having, it's a kick. The other day I walked into the police station, and one of the officers that I know pretty well was sitting there with a group of others, and he said to me, "Oh, I got a meeting with my supervisor today." And he's like, and I could tell there was some hesitant energy. And I said, "What'd you do, get in trouble?" Now there were people in the room, so I was trying to keep it light. And he's like, "I'm not sure." And I thought, "Oh, okay." Well, we chatted for a second and I left. And a little bit later, I was out in the car. I have a company car, and I'm driving around town, and it dawned on me that maybe I could have done a little bit more. Not in that moment, not with the audience we had. So I pulled off the road, and I picked up my phone, and I called him. And I said, "Hey, I just want you to know, if there's anything I can do to support you in whatever's going on, please reach out to me. I happen to have a lot of faith in you. I respect you and the work that you do, and I want you to know I'm here for you." I didn't think that much about it because I talk that way to a lot of people. But he melted. It meant so much to him. And a few hours later, we passed again. I'm leaving work and he's coming back in, and he told me that it wasn't that big of a deal and it went well and blah, 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 and it was great. But he had this smile on his face that was just radiant. Now, it took me, 2 minutes to reach out like that? To offer one more piece of support that I could possibly be and do? That's what I'm talking about active love. Sometimes we need to follow up. Sometimes we need to check back in. Sometimes we need to make sure we're on the same wavelength with whomever we're talking to. So how are we showing up in love? How are we demonstrating that love to others? We cannot do it by making someone else wrong. Anyone else wrong. We can only do it by continually expressing love. We were all put here, we've all come to here, to this part of life on the planet, right here, right now, for a purpose, and I don't think it's to do battle with each other. I have no doubt that that's not why we're all here now. Does it matter who's in leadership and who's not? Who's doing what and where? We're all here for a reason, and my reason is crystal clear. I'm here to be a demonstration of love. So this week I encourage you to seek answers to your own lives, where there might be an area where you're hesitant or you're fearful or you're not quite sure. What is it that you need in your life to love more freely? How can you let go and just be open to that expression of love? And if someone hurts you with nasty words or a comment, walk away and go into prayer and replenish the spirit within you and keep going. Don't stop. Don't back up. We want to love free from expectation. If I have expectations about what you're going to do when I tell you I love you, I'm going to be really kind of weird about when I tell you that I love you or how. Because I'm waiting. I'm sitting here, hello, what are you supposed to do here? No, that's not how we get to do this. And again, we want to go into that place of the kind of God love that we are taught about. And I'm not talking about the God that you've heard about that was alive in the Old Testament Bible. That dude was mean. I read the books in the Old Testament. I studied it a lot growing up. He was somewhat vengeful. The terminology vengeful is used in the Old Testament. If you did something out of line, he was going to whack you somehow. You were going to turn into salt or whatever. Something was horrible going to happen, right? No, I'm talking about the God that we teach, the God of the New Testament, that loving, beautiful presence that has just said, here, have life, have the earth, have the planet. You're a choice. and allows us to do all of the wonderful, crazy things that we're doing. The divine spirit is present within each and every one of us. And it is leading us and guiding us if we take a moment to listen, if we pay attention. Love is nothing without action. Trust is nothing without proof, and sorry is nothing without change. It's a little quote I picked up somewhere, probably by Anonymous, because it doesn't have a name on there. Love is nothing without action. Now, I don't mean you need to run into a place where you've never been before and start running up to people and hugging them like crazy. That makes people a little skeptical. That can cause stuff. So we want to be careful with that. But let's get active this week. Let's look at what can we do with our love. How can we demonstrate our love? How can I be that perfect demonstration for the world to see? What can I do? Well, we can build stuff. We can create, right? We can bring a small group together and then add more people and add more people. Oh my gosh, that almost sounds like a spiritual community, doesn't it? Are we going out there and bringing them here to be with us? Are we inviting them to classes and get-togethers? Are we sharing our insight of what we know to be the truth? Are we showing and demonstrating our love? Because that's what the world is hungry for. Oh, my friends, we can offer a touch, a smile, a hug, a helping hand, and we can be that presence of love. And we can build bridges and connect one another. We don't need to build walls to shut each other out. We don't have to put up more fences. We can build bridges. And here's what I want you to leave you with today. You see, the first step is to realize it all begins with you and me. When we stand together, we discover we are unstoppable. Nothing can get between your heart and mine. We can build that bridge. Let's work on that this week. Please pray with me. How beautiful and wonderful it is to just be able to be in this moment right now, this now moment, recognizing all that we are and all that God is. I know that power, that presence, that beauty, that love, that light that is spirit is a part of me. I cannot separate myself from it. I can try, but I cannot. God is a part of me, and God is a part of each and every one of us. This presence, this love, this light lives within each of us, guiding us, guarding us, supporting us in all things. And what I know right here and right now is that each of us leaves this place today. And we go about our daily tasks and our weekly duties, and we do this with acts of love because we are more aware than maybe we were before. We are doing the work and we are doing the practices and we are learning how to do this better, bigger, greater. And we are that presence of love that can heal this planet and everything on it. And we cannot wait. The timing is critical. We are called now, today, to do this, to be this person of divine presence, love, acceptance, joy, grace, and gratitude. And so what I know right here and right now is that everyone that sees this message online is blessed by God. And everyone in this room is blessed by God. And everyone we connect with is blessed. All people everywhere have this beautiful blessing within, surrounding, filling. Some are just not aware. And we are the truth speakers. And we speak that truth in love. And so this week I know that we stand strong in this space and we do the good work and we touch lives. Oh, I give such great thanks for this, such great Thanks for this awareness, for this truth, for this very ability to be who I am and how I am for each of us. And I give thanks for that power that is within each and every one of us. It's not too late for us to create the world that works for all. We haven't lost it yet. And so we just ground ourselves and live in that space of love and light, knowing that it's all good. It's all God, and by God, it is already done in the mind of God. So I just let it be. I let it be and know it is already done, and I let it go as we say together, and so it is.
Gladly walk across the desert with no shoes upon my feet to share with you the last bite of bread I have to eat. I would swim out to save you in your sea of broken dreams. When all your hopes are sinking, let me show you what love means. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I would whisper love so loudly every heart would understand that love and only love can join the tribes of man. I would give my heart's desires so that you might see. The first step is to realize that all begins with you and me. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Oh, and we stand together. It's our finest hour. We can do anything, anything, if we believe in the power. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Oh, love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Oh, love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time?
Reverend Jin, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for beautiful music. So apparently, I've missed all the announcements. So now you're going to be subjected to them. Did I say that? I'm sorry. So, think for our matching funds. We have launched a matching gifts campaign to support the programs and services that make CSL NOCO such a special place. So thanks to our generous donors, every dollar you give will be matched up to $7,500. This is an opportunity to go beyond your regular pledge or tithe and make an even greater impact in this community. So if you feel called to give, please get an envelope from one of the ushers during the offering time. And together we can reach the goal and continue to grow and thrive. So thank you for being a part of this journey. Breath. So I haven't done, okay, now. New class, Spiritual Principles and Practices, beginning Thursday in March with Reverend Leah. So join us for a 4-week online course exploring the transformative teachings of Science of Mind. We'll dive into spiritual principles, set personal intentions, and practice powerful tools like meditation, affirmations, and visualizations. Whether you're new or looking to deepen your practice, this class is a great way to align with spiritual wisdom. Be sure to sign up. You can't go wrong revisiting the principles. So I believe that next Sunday, Jesse Powers will be here. Are you going to run the slide now? Or the movie? Okay.
The sooner you make room for something else. Child, let it slide. There's a little piece of heaven right before your eyes.
Hi, CSL Northern Colorado. My name is Jesse Powers, and I am a touring New Thought musician based in Columbus, Ohio. I travel all around the country sharing my original music with communities in Centers for Spiritual Living and Unity churches, and I'm really excited to let you know that I am coming to visit you. On March 2nd, I will be there for your Sunday evening service, and I will be providing this special music, so I'm really excited to share some songs with you, share some space with you, and share some spirit with you. So I will see you on March 2nd.
From the west unto the east.
Don't miss next Sunday. So, midweek recharge, an evening of meditation, ritual, and wisdom with Reverend Leah, March 26th from 6:30 to 7:30. Take a midweek pause and reconnect with your inner self and restore peace to your mind and heart. Each monthly session will include a meditation, a transformative ritual, and some sharing and connection time. The session will be held in a classroom across the courtyard, so join us the 4th Wednesday of every month, starting in March. So to register for any of these, you can go to look at the newsletter to stay up with everything, and you can subscribe today at cslnoco.org. So, back, I believe you're next. Thank you.
I think we're doing offering.
Okay, yeah, because I missed everything in the beginning. Okay, so let's go back to the offering then. Bear with me. So, just take a moment. You've just had a beautiful, inspirational talk. You're sitting next to people that are part of community. We want to feel gratitude for the spiritual community, and this is when we give our gifts, our tithes, our offerings, that we can support this program. So we recognize that God is the source of all good in our lives. And so together we share gifts and tithes to remain in the consciousness of gratitude, knowing this truth. So if you'll take your gift in your hand, oh yes, there's so many ways to give. They're on the screens. You can give in many, many ways. But right now, we're going to take our gift and we're going to put it over our heart. Take a deep breath. And we're going to say together, money is God's love in expression. Oh, I'm moving too quickly, aren't I? There we go. Money is God's love in expression. Since it is never withheld from me, I choose to give freely of all that comes to me from the one infinite source.
Thank you, God, for everything. 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 Thank you, God, for everything.
And so I just accept these gifts on behalf of this entire community, knowing that it is used for the greatest good, the highest good, to let this community thrive and make a difference in the world. And with a grateful heart, I say thank you. Yeah. Okay. So if you are a visitor here for the very first time, we want to say welcome home, actually. Hello and welcome home. I'm sure you'll be out there welcoming people as you go. I'll be praying. So please go see Reverend Jen and come back when Reverend Lee is here. We're so glad you're here. So yes, we believe in prayer in this community. Lonnie Hickman has been holding consciousness for us. She is a practitioner here. When you hold consciousness for a service, she prays the entire time. For everyone here, for all at home, for the highest and greatest good, that their hearts are open. She and I will be available after service for prayer. Prayer is for all things, not just because something is not going well, but for when things are going really well and to allow them to be better. So please come join us. If you're online and you would like a prayer, please visit our website at cslnogo.org and submit a prayer request. There is a prayer box out on the table out there, and you can write a prayer request, and it will be prayed on for the entire week. So learn to come up and ask for prayer. We like to be used. So thanks, everyone, for being here today. It is a joy to come together in community and share this time of inspiration and connection. We want to extend our gratitude to everyone who makes this service possible every week. It takes a dedicated team. It takes hours. It takes helping hands. It takes open hearts, setup and takedown, musicians, sound team, the welcome team, ushers, hospitality, the folks who are prayer partners, our youth and our family team, just taking the offering. Oh my gosh, it takes people. It takes everyone. So if you haven't served yet, find a way to serve. We are going to share Sunday supper tonight with those of you who want to stay. If you haven't brought a potluck, you are welcome to come because there's always enough. So other Sundays, we go out to a local restaurant, but the last Sunday of the month, we share a meal together. So please stand if you are willing. We're going to do our benediction and closing song. Place your hands over your heart. And let's say our benediction together. May we be at peace. May our hearts remain open. May we awaken to the light of our own true nature. May we be healed. May we be a source of healing for all beings. Love is who I am. Love is who we are. And love is all there is.
For years I would talk about how I wanted to change the world, but I always left it up for someone else to do. And then I finally realized I needed to take a stand, and that by changing my thinking could change my life. That's how I could change the world. Oh, let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now.